Hey everyone. Hi. First of all, I want to welcome you once again to my webinar tonight. For those who have decided to join, I appreciate you coming. I know that your time is very valuable. And so, as usual, I'm not going to hold you up for too long, but I wanted to definitely start the webinar tonight so that you all can have a clear understanding of how to build authority um, in your business. So what I want to do, I'm going to share my screen um, and introduce myself. I am Priscilla Fauntleroy. I am with Fauntleroy Marketing Strategy. So I just want to just move into the webinar tonight. I hope you all enjoy it. And if you have any question, definitely raise your hand at the end, and I would be more than happy to answer them. So in the process, in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay. Hopefully you can see my screen. Let me go ahead and start my PowerPoint slide. So this is another way of easing your pain. And tonight, as I said, I am Priscilla Fauntleroy, and tonight we're going to be talking about building trust and authority in your business online. And so just a little bit about me. I And what you're going to learn tonight is a little bit about me, what you would get from this webinar, what is building trust and authority is all about, key ways to build trust and authorities, and recommendation that will help you start building leads and customers in your business. Now, a little bit about me. I am a wife and a mother of two. Those are my two babies right there. We were actually at Luray Caverns in Luray, Virginia, and it was a great day, great, nice summer day, right before it turned cool. And so we just took a little family picture. That's my husband, Michael. We've been married now going on 9 years. And as you see, two wonderful kids. Those two kids are the reason that I started my business, because my son said to me one day when I was getting up very early to go to work, because I usually have an hour commute drive, "Mommy, you need to fire your boss." And when he said that, it just resonated in my spirit. And I said, you know what, you're right. And so I've been working my business for a long time. I've been in network marketing for over 10 years, but I really wasn't doing anything. Um, but I still maintain my status and all that. I knew that I wanted to do something, but I just didn't know how to go about doing it. And so I was very stagnant for a long time until until I found my affiliate marketing business. And I've been in that since about late 2013. And it's changed my whole outlook on how you should run your business. It is a training platform that I use in conjunction with my business. And if anyone is interested in learning more about this training platform, please reach out to me when you get a chance. Just send me a note via Facebook or Google. But because of this training platform, I just learned things differently. I wasn't going and bothering my family and friends anymore. I was actually doing techniques, marketing strategies that actually drew people to me. So that's me in a nutshell. It's not a lot about me. Very quiet person, outgoing, love my family and everything. Now, when you leave this webinar today, you will know a few tips and tricks and proven strategies from the world's most successful marketers to help you get more leads and make more money in your business starting today. You will also know how to build trust and authority in your niche or your business. And that is a major thing when you really think about it. A lot of people don't take that into consideration, but they want to just push their information out there and wondering why people are not asking them or not reaching out to them or not buying their products. And so I want to just touch on that tonight, trying to reset your mind so that you are retransform your mind so that you have a clear understanding of what you need when you go out there and start pursuing your business with great efforts. You also understand there is more than one way to build trust and authority, and which one you should use to fit that will fit you, and you will know how know the key to generating more leads and to get profit in your business. So that is it in a nutshell. That is what I'm hoping that you gather from this training today. So I want to just dive into it about building trust and authority in your business online. The first thing I wanted to do was define trust. Trust is the firm belief in the reliability, truth, ability, or strength of someone or something. It's just knowing that that person got your back and you have confidence in that person to do what needs to be done in a certain situation. Sort of like, your boss, for those who work full time, may have that lead person that in that boss absence, that lead person takes charge because the boss has trust that person to do what he or she know he can do. And so that's what trust is about. Trust is just being able to rely on someone to do what they are expected to do. And so in your business, you want people to be able to rely on you. If you say that you're going to deliver something, you want them to trust you that you will deliver exactly what you said. So trust is all about relying on someone. So in trust, there's a sincerity, there's a reliability, there's a commitment in trust. In trust, you develop integrity, you develop competency, and you develop consistency. All of those is geared around trust. Those are some great attributes when you really think about it. Because if a person trusts in you, they know that you're committed to do what you said that you do. And you know also that if you don't, it jeopardizes your integrity. And that's what you don't want to do. You want to let everyone know that you are competent in doing everything that you need to do, everything that you're supposed to do. And if you don't have the knowledge, or if you don't know exactly the path to go, you trust someone else yourself to help steer you in the correct direction. And that's what it's all about. And I just picked out those adjectives so that you can get a clear understanding about trust and how it is very pertinent in your business. Now, what is authority? Authority is the power inherent in a particular job, function, or position that is meant to enable its holder to successfully carry out the action. Authority. You have the authority, the power to demonstrate to others exactly what you need to do in their niche. You know what you're talking about. You're in a position where you can train people. You have the authority because you have the background. You went and got the training to help you in your business. And that's what having the authority is about, is having the power to do. And, everyone has, to me, a certain level of authority. It's just how you use that authority. And so, of course, since I brought up some adjectives about trust or some synonyms about trust, I wanted to definitely do that about authority. Authority, you have an expertise, you influence, you're able to influence people to do things. You just have certain attributes about yourself that others are just drawn to you. With authority, it comes to you're successful, you have accomplishments. It's the behavior, the effect of how you demonstrate yourself is what makes you the authority to do the things that you do. Now, how do you build trust? Let me just go back for a second. And I wanted to tie those in together in regards to authority, because without trust and authority in your business online, it is very hard for someone to be attracted to you. And there are just certain ways that people are attracted to people and want to want to join their team or want to become a customer of them. And when you develop trust and authority in your business, all you have to do is just stand there, and this is figuratively speaking, and they come running to you. You hold your arms out and they come running to you. You put something out on social media and they come running to you. You ask one question and you get so much engagement that people know who you are. For example, if you're in Facebook marketing, certain people are experts in that. There are certain people experts in YouTube. They have the authority, the trust of individuals, knowing that they are there to help them and not just there to use them to get ahead. And so what I wanted to elaborate more on tonight is I just want to touch on 3 things to help you build authority in your business. Now, there are a lot of things out there, a lot. But if I go over all of them, we'll be here until next week or the next year. But I do want to touch on, I think they're very important things to think about when you're trying to build trust and authority in your business online. And so first thing I want you to think about is how to build trust and authority with a platform. You see all these different platforms out here. You see Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr. You see Pinterest, Flickr, Vimeo, YouTube, Foursquare, LinkedIn, Google+, Instagram, so many, Skypes. All of these platforms are out here. Great platforms to build your trust and authority in. But just as much as there's so many platforms that are out here, the goal is for you to choose one. And what you want to do when you choose that one platform, you want to become an expert. You want to master one platform to build your trust and authority in your niche. So for example, if you decided you wanted to do Facebook, whatever your niche is in Facebook, that's what you want to cater towards. So if you wanted to do paid advertising in Facebook, or you want to do organic type posting in Facebook, you want to do that until you become an expert. And when I say become an expert, is you knowing the correct words to use, because that makes a difference. You hear people talk about copywriting. And I know before I got into network marketing, I had a background in journalism. And so when I thought of copyright, and I kept thinking not copywriting, I kept thinking copyright. And I'm like, why do people need to learn about copyright? I mean, you just submit your information and get a copyright. So they were like, no, Priscilla, not copyright, copywriting. And what copywriting does is there's just certain words that you can use that would trigger someone's emotions. And that's what you want to do. People have a lot of pain who are in a home business or who started a home business. And just by you using certain words, it's like a light bulb that goes out and off in their heads. And they're wanting to know because you happen to hit on that pain that they're talking about. But when choosing one platform, you learn to do that. You learn when people are on When we're talking about Facebook now, when people are on Facebook, you learn what groups you need to be in, what you need to be posting. You learn a lot of that. You learn what graphics or images you need to use when you're doing paid advertisement. But what happens is when you decide that you want to go and branch off where you really haven't learned or mastered anything, you find yourself in a conundrum. And I wrote a blog not too long ago. It's called I Had to Learn the Hard Way. And that's what I did. I thought that I could do everything at one time. And what I found was I was losing money, lots of money, because I was making investments over and over into several platforms and we're getting no ROI, return on investment. And it becomes very painful. And it really does make you want to give up because you realize, like, what am I doing wrong when I'm seeing so many people out there doing what, just making certain words and boom, they're showing what they made in 1 month. What's going on with me? And that's when I realized, excuse me, I need to just take a little bit of water. That's when I realized that I was going at it all wrong. Now, let me tell you something. The platform I joined that helped me with my network marketing business told me, it says in the training, choose one platform and master it. I just thought I knew what I was doing and I could master all of them at one time, only to find out that I could not. And so that's why I want you to understand, in building your trust in authority, you want to choose one platform to do this. When people are constantly seeing you on that one platform, they are starting to say, okay, this person is legit. We understand what this person is doing. We know where this person is coming from. I believe I can trust this person because of what I'm seeing. But if you're doing a little bit here, a little bit there, they're not going to see you. Now, I'm not saying that you can't use these others that are here in the that I have right here. What I'm saying is choose one platform first, master that one platform, and then proceed to do others. Any questions on that? And I'm so sorry, everyone. I am in where I can't see any chats or anything. So if you do have questions, you just hold them to the end, and I would definitely answer them if there's any there. So what is the next one? One thing that I wanted to tell you about building what platform and mastering it. It takes 2 to 6 years to master a skill. It takes 20 hours to learn it. So to learn a skill, you can work on a strategy 2 hours a day. And within 2 weeks, understand the mechanics of doing what you need to do. Now you understand what needs to be done, but do you realize it can take from 3 to 6 years to master that form, to master that skill, like Facebook, YouTube, to become an expert? Because what happens is you're learning as you go. And you tend to, you know how we started in kindergarten and then first, second, third, up into 12. Each year builds off the year before. And this is what this is all about. I'm not saying that it's going to take everybody up to 3 years, but what I'm saying is that you take your time and learn and master your skills as much as possible. And this is about building your skills on one platform, building your trust and authority on one platform. The next one is relationships. And I like to look at this in a certain way. How many, if you're looking for something, and I'm going to step outside of network marketing and go into retail. If you were looking for let's say an appliance, what is the first place you would think of to go purchase an appliance? Sears, Best Buy. And why would you think of those places? Because you have a relationship where you understand that's their expertise. That's how it is in network marketing. It's building your relationship. I mentioned earlier about building your trust and authority on one platform. But in the process of using one platform, you are developing relationships. And when you start developing relationships, people understand who you are, and they begin to trust, and they begin to come to you because they feel that you have the authority to tell them how to go about doing a particular job. And so relationship is very important in building trust and authority. If a person doesn't really have a relationship with you, they're not going to trust you much. Now, I'm not saying that not everyone's not going to trust you, but when you have a relationship, every time something comes out, who is going to be the first person they come to? That person is you. People tend to buy from someone they know and trust. That is so important. And the only way to build trust and authority is through relationships. A lot of time people want to just post their offer out there, post their offers out there. They're not giving value. They're not giving anything, but they want to take everything. And if you look in these groups where you see people are constantly posting, most of the time you will see them not. And I'm not saying that this happens all the time, but a lot of times I feel that they're not getting the leads and the customers they want because they're not building relationships. I do post in these groups, but I don't post an offer. What I do is I post my blogs in these groups because I want people, I'm trying to give value as much as possible. And the best way that I can give value is through my blogs. So I post blogs in these different network marketing groups. I don't post my offer or anything. I post blogs and send them to my blog site or my webpage. And on the webpage, I'm telling them what they need to do. But in the process, at the end, I'm giving them just a small offer at that point. But other than that, I'm not doing anything at all. I'm not harassing them. I'm building my trust and authority in my business using the platform that I had chosen. And that is very important. And that leads us up to the third item that I have on my list tonight of building trust and authority in your business. That third item is blogging. Blogging is a very, I want to say, inexpensive way to build trust and authority. If you're like anyone that I know and myself, starting out in the business, you don't have a lot of funds for paid advertising. You don't have a lot of funds for buying solo ads. You don't have a lot of funds to do a lot of things. But it costs a very minute amount of money to get a WordPress blogging platform. Matter of fact, they're free. And then if you want to upscale, you can pay a little extra, but it doesn't take much. And so with blogging, you're able to dominate your local niche and become the go-to company for the product or service that you provide. Now, the key thing in blogging is, once again, not just throwing your offer out there, because no one wants to know that. People want to know, how can you help me? I'm trying to start my business. I need help. Give me some free information so that I can do what I need to do and explode in my business. Excuse me 1 second. Very dry throat for some reason. And so that's why I touch on the 3 Minute Expert, which is a attraction marketing blogging platform. But let me tell you a few more things about blogging. Blogging helps get more traffic and more shares and more sales. Now, the one thing about blogging, and you'll understand, is that it doesn't happen overnight. It really does not happen overnight. You want to be blogging 3 to 5 times a week. If you can blog all 7 days of the week, that's great. Your blog post doesn't have to be long, but you do want it to be informational. It can be funny. It can be serious. But you want to be able to, whatever your niche is, reach those person who needs help. And with the 3 Minute Expert, what it does is it places you on a platform that has you set it up and gives you ideas for your niche. Everyone has a niche. Some people just don't know what it is. They're attacking everybody when you should have tunnel vision looking at a certain particular group. And in that, you're now blogging for that group only. You're not going to win the world. I always say there's billions and billions of people here in the country, in the world, and there is that set that you will reach, and that's what you want to focus on when you're blogging. So, blogging also helps you become highly paid and highly respected expert in your niche. This is about building trust and authority in your business. When people start reading your blog and actually gets value from it, what do you think is going to happen every day that you're writing a blog? They're going to come back and eat more from the table, for lack of a better term, metaphorically speaking. When the food is good, and you go to a restaurant and the food is good, do you not return to that restaurant? No, you go back and you eat more. And that's what blogging does. But another thing that blogging does is once you're out, your blog is out there, guess what? It's out there, and it's out there forever. Many people are making money from blogs that they've done 2 or 3 years ago. 2 or 3 years ago. This is how good blogging is. And this is how good the 3 Minute Expert actually does for you in blogging. Now, blogging is also good for networkers who want a proven method for building authority, generating leads, and attracting new members to their team. Blogging. I know it doesn't seem right. I know it seems weird, but it does make a difference in your life. And it also, it teaches you a lot too. It helps you with your writing skills. It helps you with your communications. It helps you with so many things, blogging alone. And so I'm recommending any network marketer who don't have a lot of money and need to build their business as soon as possible. I am recommending that you try blogging. Try blogging for 60, 90 days. But in the process of blogging, you do need to know what you need to do, how to set up your blog. And that's where I'm here to help you. If you decide that blogging is the way that you want to go, that's why I'm here to help you. And so I've been talking in regards to blogging about the 3 Minute Expert. What is the 3 Minute Expert? The 3 Minute Expert is a blogging training course that is out there. It's by Ray Higgins, and it's a very, very thorough training course. It just goes into so much details of how you set up your blog, your search engine optimization. It actually recommends plugins that you need to use. that you need to use. These are recommendations they suggest that you have, because a lot of times, I'll be honest with you, when I started blogging, I did not have that knowledge, and I could not understand why I was not getting traffic to my blogs. But it wasn't until I decided to invest in the 3 Minute Expert that I learned, wow, was I doing a lot of things wrong? And so with this is Ray shows you exactly how to set up your blog. He gives you demos of how to write a blog, suggestions on how to use keywords in your blog. That is so much that you need to know. So, in closing, how to build authority, trust and authority in your business online. 3 things that I mentioned that you want to build you want to have the right platform. I cannot suggest the right platform for you. You know where you're capable of doing. If you like talking to people and you like your face on the screen, it could be YouTube. If you like interacting more with people, direct interaction, it can be Facebook, it can be Google Plus. And if you like blogging, that could be the 3 Minute Expert, getting involved with the 3 Minute Expert and getting a clear understanding of what you need to do. So I talked about the 3 Minute Expert because this is a system that I'm using, and I found it very helpful in everything I do. And I go back to it all the time. I review the training over and over again. If you really want to start getting your business up and running, blogging is the way to go. So today, I hope you enjoyed this webinar. I didn't want to keep you long. I know that you have a lot to do, and I hope that you got value from this webinar, because it's going to help you. If you know where you want to be and how fast you want to get there, you want to start working immediately. You don't want to delay anything. And so, as I recommended earlier, blogging is a great way to go. It helps builds up so many of your skills, your personal skills that you just cannot believe or imagine. So I talked about the 3 Minute Expert. So what is the 3 Minute Expert? If you're interested in it, this 3 Minute Expert is just $2.95, and what you get, I'm going to go over what you get with the 3 Minute Expert. If with one payment is $2.97, I'm so sorry, but you also have 3 payments of $117. And so if you do the one payment, you do save $54. And yes, all of this is guaranteed. There's a 30-day guarantee that everything, if you decide that the blogging platform is not the direction you want to take at that time, but you wanted to definitely see how it works, see how it is, boom, you can always ask for your refund. We're here to help you as much as possible in any way that we can help you, whether it's through blogging, whether it's through other trainings that we have. We're here to help. So, and I'm here to help you. So if you feel that you're very interested in this, I do apologize. I wanted to actually get the offer up and ready for you, but I've been doing a lot of other things and had not been able to do that today. But I wanted to give you my link, which is right here. If you're interested in purchasing the 3 Minute Expert, it's just, the link is right here. Fauntleroy Marketing Strategy, the ultimate blog bundle.com. And the FMS strategy, that's what the FMS is for, the acronyms for that. So what I wanted to do is, I know that I mentioned for those who are blogging, I want to come out of my PowerPoint presentation, and I wanted to just go to the website quickly so that you can have a clear understanding of what I was trying to do. And so I'm hoping that it comes up. The wrong one, of course. And I wanted to just showed you a different something that I wanted to incorporate. As I said, it's a 30 days, 3-minute expert risk-free trial that you can do. But with the blogging, you don't have to worry about your own platform anymore. You don't have to worry about going out to WordPress and purchasing a blogging platform, because My Lead Systems Pro has the My Lead Systems Pro sites. So you get access to all of this for 30 days. And this is one of the most powerful all-in-one blog solution to launch your WordPress blog to the world in 24 hours or less. So with the 3-minute expert, you get access to this MSLP site free. You don't have to worry about purchasing any other blogging platform, and you get to try it. And so I wanted to give that to you and give you just a glimpse, clear understanding of what MSLP site is. It is a built-on WordPress platform, hands down the only blogging platform you need to use, period. It is self-hosted on your self-branded domain. Just point your domain to our server and boom, that's it. And it teaches you how to get your domain, and they recommend you can go to GoDaddy or a couple other hosting companies, but that's it. You don't have to worry about anything else because you do have MSLP sites platform. It is an enterprise-grade hosting, blazing fast, includes airtight, bulletproof security. We all need security with how things are going now, especially cybersecurity. It just has, so many incidents are happening, and it's hurting people in so many ways. Their identities are being stolen. So this is a high secured platform that is well trusted, and it produces experienced bloggers, readers. This is like a $500 to $1K a month at GoDaddy. That's how much it would cost if you were on a separate platform. But with the 3-minute expert in 30 days, you can try this out. And it's all yours for free. That's all you need to do is just work it, get the training, work it, get a clear understanding. And I want to just go back to my PowerPoint presentation here so that you have a clear understanding of what it's all about. Here's the email at the website to get more information about it. That is FMS Strategy, the ultimate blog bundle.com. You can reach out to me. If you're looking at this now, you have my information. If not, my information would definitely be in the YouTube box. And if you have any additional questions or concern. So I'm going to come out again, and I'm going to go back to Google Hangout and to see if there are any questions, any concern, anything. Go into the chat room. So yeah, the blogging platform is for one-time payment of $297. And as I said, the link is right there. I'm going to copy that link and put it in the chat box. But in addition, if you feel that you're very interested in the 3-minute expert by Ray Higdons, you can also do the 117. That's 3 payments. My recommendation is to go ahead and do the $297 at one time and save the $54 that comes with the 3 payments. So any other questions? I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And open it up to anyone who has additional questions or concerns. All right. All right. Well, I am so glad that you all decided to join me today. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate you taking your time out. I know 6 o'clock is sometimes an inconvenience time for people, but I like to do this time because it um, I have a clear day. I don't have distractions, and I'm able to answer questions as much as possible. So if there's no more questions or concern, I am going to close this out. Like I said, if you're really interested in purchasing the 3-Minute Expert, definitely reach out to me. It's going to be in the box, and I'll talk to everyone soon. I hope you all have a great Veterans Day, and be careful out there. All right? Bye-bye.